The Ferox is one of the strongest tames in Ark, and it's also one of the most underused. This video is going to show you how to tame a Ferox and why the Ferox is such an OP tame to have. Hey everyone, Dark here, welcome back to the channel. This video is part of my Ark tips, tricks, and tutorials series, and it's going to be a little bit different than normal. I want my channel and this new series to be a library of all sorts of tutorials, tips, tricks, and guides for Ark Survival Evolved. And I'd also like to give some of the smaller YouTubers a chance at a head start. Therefore, this video is going to be presented to you by Nighthawk. At the time of recording, Nighthawk is a up-and-coming smaller YouTuber, but boy oh boy is he full of knowledge, and he definitely deserves more views. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button so more people see it. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more Ark tutorial content, and subscribe to Nighthawk's channel. The link will be in the description down below if you'd like to see more content directly from him. He does tutorials as well as gameplay videos on Ark Survival Evolved. If you're a small YouTuber and want to be considered to make videos for my channel, watch to the very end. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1, action.
Welcome back, guys. Nighthawk with you again, and I'm here on Genesis 2, and I'm going to show you how to tame very easily a Ferox. As you can see, I have one on my shoulder. Very handy, useful shoulder pet. They can do more than just be a shoulder pet. So where you'll find them on Genesis 2, it's actually easier than Genesis 1. If you come to this triple looking waterfall base here, and as you can see on the map, right there, where I'm spinning around, is kind of where they are. Now, this river that you'll see here, both sides of it, follow it all the way around till you get to the waterfall on the other end. And really on both shores, back pretty far to the rocks is where you'll find them. Both sides, and up on the hills, a little bit around this whole area. But if you come to this river and follow it on both shores, you'll almost always find them. So how do you tame a Ferox? Well, first of all, you need elements in your hotbar. As you can see, I have elements in my hotbar. 99 element. Now, one thing you're going to want to do is when you come here, turn your helmet visor on. You get an automatic visor, or pre-tech suit on Genesis 2. Turn your visor on, and it'll, since they're so small, it'll help you to find them much easier. Now, when you do see one, they'll be red, and they'll do a little jump up and flip, and then they'll come towards you. So that's very easy to find them like this. They are on Genesis 1 as well, but they're easier to find here. You get a pre-tech suit. It's really a lot better to tame them here if you're going to tame them. So let's see if we can find one now. There you go. You see that there? That's how they do it. So once you see one, do a little jump flip, level 85. They'll come up to you, and just when you stand in here, just simply hit the button in your hotbar that has the element in it. And then he'll eat a piece of element, and then he will get big. Then you jump, do your double jump, and he'll get mad. So just stay right above him like this. You'll be fine. But don't jump until he starts to get big, because sometimes they'll want a second piece of element. And then just follow him around like this. If you need to use your taming tracker, you can do that as well. But it's pretty easy to follow him really with your tech suit. Just stay above him, out of his range, and you'll be fine. Because if you're on the ground, he does a lot of damage. It can really hurt you quick. So just stay out of his range, stay safe, and then he'll get small. And then usually everything will leave him alone, like that when he's small. And you go back down, do the same thing, repeat the process. 8% tamed, feed him a piece of element, wait, because sometimes he'll take a second piece, like see this time, scratch his head, and he wants a second piece. Feed him a second piece, and then see, as soon as he starts getting big, yep, do your jump, get out of the way with your tech suit, very easy, and just hover above him until he gets small again. And that's all you have to do, rinse and repeat until he will be tamed. And like I said, he'll attack things when he's aggressive like this, but as soon as he gets small, everything will usually leave him alone right away, because it's kind of like he's a different creature. They lose interest in him. So that works pretty good that way, and you don't have to worry. Now there is a lot of sarcos and things, so just be careful yourself in this area. It's not super dangerous, but there are sarcos and raptors, and some basic things like that. So, and then when he gets small, that's why we use our helmet to see him easy, and just do it again. He'll eat the element. And now if you don't feed him right away when he wants it, he will run off after a minute. You'll have to chase him down again. So just try to stay right on him, feed him again, get another piece, and just keep doing that until he is tamed. So I'll bring you back when he's tamed, guys. Okay guys, so he's almost tamed up here. Probably one more feeding. Now something you'll notice, this is the one I'm taming. If you look in your taming menu right here, level 85 here, it says 0%. That's not accurate. It's only accurate when they're small for some reason. So when he gets big like this, you can still track him, but it won't show you a percentage until they're small. It's funny. So like if I look in there now, taming, there he is, see, 91%. So like I said, it only will tell you the percentage when they're small for some reason. This might do it, I don't know. I'll be really close. I want a second piece here. And let's see. Second piece right there. And he's getting big. A little lag there, but it's okay. And he should be tamed here as soon as he maybe one more feeding. Then I'm going to show you also a couple things about him, because there's a few things about him it's a little bit trickier than normal. So as soon as he gets tamed here, I'm going to show you kind of what they can do, explain a little bit like about them. There he goes back small now. Either when he wakes up he'll be tamed, or yep, he's tamed already. So there we go. So he is tamed. Now perfect. As you can see, 54% addiction. Now let me whistle passive on this guy first. Now what you can do is, as you can see, I already have one on my shoulder, one that I tamed, but I'm going to throw him down. Well, there we go. Leave him over there for now. So that you can pick him up, obviously. Now, and you pick him up, as you'll see, he sits on your shoulder, he'll stay there. I have a little insulation buff in the bottom right corner of my screen there. They give you about 200 hyperthermic and hypothermal insulation. So both cold and heat insulation, about 200. And they'll just sit on your shoulder there and go everywhere you do. Now if you swim underwater, obviously they have oxygen, so they will, if they run out of oxygen, they'll try to swim to the top and they'll come off your shoulder, so be careful with that. But they do give you that insulation buff, so that's helpful. You can also store stuff in them, very nice as well. Now to make them, as you see here, to make them big you have to feed them elements. So you feed him an element, 1 of 3 element, as you see it says there, he'll eat it. You feed him another one, and when you give him the right amount, he will get big. And one more and he'll get big. I guess it's one more. So once they have enough element, he will grow then to his large size. And he'll stay that way for, I think it's like 15 minutes. The time remaining right there will go down as the element runs out. And you can even give him more. You don't have to let it run out. You can just keep feeding him element. He'll stay big forever. Now that addiction, what that does, that addiction, if I feed him another one right now, it went up 78. It'll go up again if I feed him another one, 83. The addiction, the higher it is, the better their stats get. So if you have full addiction, he'll have like 20% increase in his health and damage stats, things like that, which is good for you to fight with them. Also, to breed them, you have to have their addiction, both male and female, their addiction has to be over 95%, but they have to be in the small size to breed. So, but with addiction over 95%. You can see his time remaining is going down on his big size, but if I feed him element, it'll go back up. See, his time went up, also his addiction goes up. Now you can ride them, really cool, really nice. They can run pretty fast, they can do a nice jump, they can swim decent. Another cool thing about them, they're really tough, so you can jack their health up. You can also use them for fighting. They have a really fast attack. Like they swing really fast, so you can see you can do a lot of damage really quick if you want to do that. They also have a pound attack, have a knockback, so that's that. And one more thing about them, let me just turn this helmet off now because I'm done with the helmet. One more thing about them is they can climb walls, which is really neat. So like for example, any wall strip, you can do a big jump. If you hold your jump key, jump button, whatever you use, and put the X right there, he will, boom, jump and cling on. Now what you can do when you cling on, of course you can go up higher if you want as well, and get like up on things. But for example, let me show you up here, like if I'm hanging on to this, you can, let's say you want to snipe something, you could pull out your sniper and you can use it. It's a really cool feature. It works just like you would shoot anything else now. So yeah, so you can do that. He also can do a rock throw. So if you do your third attack button, you can throw a rock from here and it does a lot of damage. You can throw a rock wherever you aim it, obviously, and it's fairly accurate, but also, by the way, these guys don't take any fall damage. That's super helpful as well. When you're in the ground, you can throw the rock as well. So far range attack, you can throw a rock. You'll throw a rock, it does quite a bit of damage, as you see there. A pretty good bit of damage. So he's got a lot of uses, this guy, and very helpful. So anyway, guys, hope that helped you out, and I will see you in the next one.
So what'd you think? Did you enjoy the video? What'd you think of Nighthawk? Leave me a comment in the description down below. If you'd like to see more of Nighthawk, be sure to look in the description down below for the link directly to his channel. Are you a small YouTuber and want some of your content on my channel too? Join the Discord and send me a message. The link is in the description down below. My name is Dark, and I will see you next time.